Hello everyone, welcome back. The last time you guys saw the Mustang 310 was about a year ago. I had it in the shop last winter. I've put exactly 20 hours on it since then. Cleaning the barn essentially is the only thing it gets used for. We limped it through a year. Still, power issues and stuff like that we were having last year, but I was able to make it through this past summer. Now this winter, it's kind of high on my priority list of projects. And so we're going to pull the motor out of this thing. I don't know yet at this point if it's going to be a rebuild or a replace. It's going to depend on what's available for parts and how bad it is once I get it apart. I also have a wheel seal that's leaking on the front left, and I've got at least one of the tilt cylinders has to be resealed. I do have the kit and everything for that. A lot of parts are still available for this thing, and I can get them through work because we're a Gale dealer, and Gale and Mustang are owned by the same company. So I'm able to get anything that's still available, and then anything that's not available, there's a dealer-only parts warehouse that sells new old stock parts or remanufactured parts. So right now I'm just going to take the back cover off. I had to fight forever to get this thing inside today. Finally got it started after having the battery charger on it for a while, and it's cold. It's probably 5-10 degrees out today, and so I had to limp it over here. It was not happy about moving with cold oil in it, but we got it in here, and hopefully when we go to drive it out, it's going to be in a lot better shape. I don't know if I've shared this little trick before, but a lot of batteries take a 1/2 inch wrench, and so you take one and you wrap it up with tape. A lot less likely to arc that battery. And then of course this one's not a 1/2 inch, but handy little tool to have. I'd recommend if you got a 1/2 inch wrench laying around, you go ahead and do the same thing, and it's really nice to have for batteries. Alright guys, I skipped over most of the boring part, but this is where we find out whether or not we should have named this video Idiot Smashes Foot with Engine. Alright, so that went pretty well. They actually have these little wings here on the engine mount that slide right on the chain cases there, so that's kind of a handy deal. It worked until I got to the fuel line, and then I had to get a little bit creative, but hey, I'm alright with that. And I don't know how well you guys can see in here, I did not realize that this machine had this drain here, which is kind of nice. Debris, oil, anything like that might come out of this machine should ideally, for the most part, fall out of that hole. So that's kind of a nice feature. But anyways, engine's out. We're going to get it up on the bench and figure out where we got to go from there. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. We're going to call it quits for here tonight. No sense tearing into it too much until I can figure out whether or not I can get parts. So I got a picture of the serial number and engine family number and all that fun stuff. So now we'll go inside and do a little bit of research. I was going to try and lift it up on the bench, but decided that I'd like to have my back for the next 30-40 years. So I think we'll just work with it down here until we get it a little bit apart. Yeah, right. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and check back for more.